الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن لا ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. All praise and glory, sovereignty, majesty, ownership, power and control belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as Muslims, we declare with our tongues and in our hearts that He Azza wa Jal is the only deity worthy of worship. At the same time, we declare openly and with vigor that we believe in a personality who we regard as the best of creation, who we regard as our leader, who we regard as our guide, who we regard as our savior, and who we regard as the ultimate person who will take us back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send abundant, infinite, countless salutations upon the personality of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We're all gathered in the company of our shuyukh from the holy shrine of Eidgah Sharif in Rawalpindi, Pakistan. And on behalf of all of you from Birmingham and from many other cities across this country, and I know there are people here from other countries and other continents, on your behalf I offer my shuyukh, and on my shuyukh's behalf I offer you Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alongside with this most wonderful greeting that we received from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I want to declare my gratitude in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having created us all as ummatis of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And He's given us a life long enough to today celebrate the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam amongst this earth. There are many beautiful statements you have heard today in various forms, talking about, reading about, and singing about the elevated status of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. None of us can, in actual fact, this is undoubtedly, none of us can do anything in our collective power to raise the status of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decrees it upon us as Muslims to send salutations in the court of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam abundantly, as much as we can. Why is that? And we learn from our pious predecessors is that when we think about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when we feel Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in our hearts, when we wish to see Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with our eyes, we desire to see him in our sleep, we rush towards the city of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we complete all of our activities and actions in our lives in accordance with the Sharia of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Indeed, the message of Eidgah Sharif is, do not waste any moment without the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who taught us this message? No one other than Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So by associating ourselves with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we do not elevate at all, even a minuscule, the status of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What we actually do is raise our own status in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And why is that important? So many reasons. One major reason is that without Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you and I would never have been created. Without you and I, without Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you would not know the difference between right and wrong. You and I would not know the difference between good and bad. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to this world and saved everybody from going into hell and showed them direction through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when all this is over, very quickly, and when we enter the eternal process, at every juncture where we are going to be reminded of the life that we lived on this earth, and when all this is over, and we are going to stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are going to be reminded of all of that which we have collected in this world, good and bad. At every moment when we experience fear, when we experience chaos, when we see nobody else in the whole of creation ready to help us, we will find Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ready to help us. This is why we celebrate the coming of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not just on the 12th of Rabi Awal, and we should do that, and we do that, but every day of our lives. This is the lesson I have learned from the Shuyukhs of Igashari, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He enables us to keep taking from the Shuyukh of the Bari Aliyah Igashari, to be able to live a life such that when we see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when we think about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when we meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam underneath where we're sitting now, and later on in the eternal life, then we want to see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam smiling at us, because we want Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to recognize us in the manner in which He wants to recognize us, as ummatis of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to continue to do all the good that we can. As being a servant of my shuyukhs of Igah Sharif, I want to thank Abdul Qibla Pir Sahib and Abdul Qibla Sahib Zada Wala Shan for blessing all of us Sangis here in the UK for their first complete Rabi Awal Sharif visit to the United Kingdom. It is another first that they have blessed us with. And I want to thank everybody who has been involved in putting all of the other events together that have led up to this. And in particular, because I happen to serve this place, I happen to live in this place, I owe it to everybody in here, and especially to my shuyukhs and their blessed families, that we owe our shuyukhs and their families a huge debt of gratitude. These wonderful personalities, they have left millions and millions and millions of people in Pakistan to be with you and me today. I cannot thank them enough, but I do thank them because it's my duty. With this desire that Hazur, now that you've given us one Rabi Awal Sharif, we wish for more. We will continue to serve them. And Hazur, as you conclude this event later on today, there are many people to thank who have helped to organize this event. I can't mention a few because it would be unfair. Everybody here and those people who are not able to be here have supported the setting up of this event today through their du'as, through their contributions, through their advice, through their presence, through their support and help. And I want you to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the court of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to fulfill all of their goodly desires, inshallah. And may I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our offerings in the company of our shuyukhs in remembering Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I'll end with this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us alive in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala call us back in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And may we see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Wa akhir da'wana, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen.